There's one amazing aspect about the tale of Princess Kaguya. As you know, the original story of the film is the tale of the bamboo cutter. What's most important is that the film changes the protagonist from the old man to Kaguya. Because originally the old man was the protagonist. The original plot is that the old man finds a baby inside a bamboo tree and raises her, but she goes back to the moon at the end. The theme was to portray the sadness and pain of the ones who are left behind. This type of story has been known as Kishu Ryuri Tan in Japanese. Simply, it's a folktale about a young hero's adventure. The main character is either a god or a hero. They are exiled from their home and go on an adventure to overcome trials or atone for the sin. At the end, they become a holy being and return home. It's a common type of myth told all over the world. If we take Star Wars as an example, Anakin Skywalker falls to the dark side and becomes Darth Vader. But Luke Skywalker resists the temptation of following his father, Anakin's path to the dark side, and becomes a hero. So Star Wars is included in this type of story. So the goal of Kaguya is to overcome the trial on the earth in order to become a good deity, atone for her sin, and go back to her world. The old man meets her accidentally, ends up loving her, and dedicates himself to her happiness. But as a result, he has a sad experience. This is the universal structure of this type of folktale. Takahata broke that convention by switching the protagonist from the old man to Kaguya, which was a big switch, because while many different versions of the tale of the bamboo cutter were made in the past, no one came up with such an idea. The tale of Kaguya was Takahata's challenge to redo only yesterday, a story about a contemporary woman who's attracted to the city life she sees on TV, lives in Tokyo, but later returns to the countryside. He applies the same structure to the tale of the bamboo cutter, in an attempt to dynamically change it. It's also Takahata's version of Laputa. In terms of the structure, not the story. Pazu is the old man, while Shita is Kaguya. So Shita is the protagonist. Then the plot of Laputa gives you a totally different impression. A girl falls from the sky and there is an old man slash Pazu who decides to protect Kaguya slash Shita, but the nobles slash Dola family or the emperor slash Muska try to steal her. And at the end, only Shita returns to the castle in the sky. When she returns, she doesn't say anything nice. She first says something like, humans have to live on the ground. But then when the Levystone emits light, she goes, oh, I was wrong, never mind, and goes back to her castle. It sounds more realistic. On top of that, Takahata never ever empathized with the characters he created. He didn't let his characters speak his mind nor his beliefs. And as I mentioned in my past lecture about Grave of the Fireflies, he also expected the audience not to empathize with them either. That's why we should not seek themes in what the characters say. I will talk more about this in the second half.